What you see behind me is a chart, the land that God gave to Abraham through the covenant. And what I want to do while I'm going through this episode, I want to start and go from the beginning of the Bible and show you what's taking place over there. Now, however, I want to bring forth to you news events that have been happening. A few weeks ago, to the year 2009, it was, uh, President Barack Obama said that he's going to try the peoples at Guantanamo Bay, give them a trial. They was terrorists, and he they can find them. They gonna try them, and he believed he could find a good jury to convict them because they were terrorists. I had said in a previous recording, well, if they were terrorists and you had them there all the time, then why is the killing still going on in Afghanistan? If you sure these were the ones responsible for 9/11, then what was the reason they had been killing over there? Why haven't these people been tried if they were? But if they have not, then how are we going to find a conviction against innocent people? This is what I said. Now, however, seeing this, a man went back to Michael Vick, and I use this over and over again because it's something that happened. Michael Vick, we know, was a black man, and they're still trying to justify him going to jail for killing dogs. For killing dogs. Listen to this part right here. As the world watched on, looked on, the government, in order to find a conviction for Michael Vick, a football player, to charge him with a crime for abusing dogs, they went and got heavy equipment and went down and they dug and alleged they found dog bones all over there. What they alleged Michael Vick had slain these dogs. He could have and he could have not. But you know how it is when they take and charge you with a charge and go after you so heavy and set standards for you that and make you cause you plea bargain. Sometimes you have to say you did something whether or not you did it or not. Especially a black man. Chances slim to none that you're going to get away with this if the government have gone after you in somewhat that they got to bring heavy equipment out there, expensive heavy equipment, pay a large sum of money for operating this equipment, just to find evidence against you for killing dogs. For killing dogs. Once they brought this heavy equipment out there, they not only charged him for the crime, he had to plea bargain. We know plea bargain is not worth anything. It's just like putting an innocent man in jail. It doesn't matter what he said. Because it doesn't make him guilty because he said he was. Because under pressure, the best breaks. Now, in this, God, this is the handwriting of God, showing us things to let us know the target man who is target in the genetic color code of the man is who is most hated on this planet. This is God's word. This is God speaking to us in somewhat so we will not become ignorant to the facts and not become complacent, that we cannot understand what he is saying to us. But if we believe in a delusion or a lie so quick to take sides just because it's the easy way out, this is going to be our greatest destruction in the end. Well, there was something that God said in the prophecy of Daniel. Daniel chapter 7, and where the CIA, which was the horn of little eyes, he had went in and he had created this war against God's people. So I get to that in a minute. And what he did, he brought a vile nation with him. He said he saw this nation, it was stronger and stouter than the other. This is after the first war, the war that's going on now. There was another fighting force emerged, came with the CIA, which was the one with the little eye, spoken of in that in chapter 7. And he showed you through that interpretation there. He said he came with brass fingernails. He was more stouter than the other. I have said over and over again, I said, I don't know how it is, but we had a Democrat president who was white. We had a Republican president who was white. All of them did primarily the same thing all the way through the history of the United States of America. It doesn't matter. There have been wars all throughout the history of the United States, yet nobody found a way to bring peace, but they said wars was essential, and so man created and manufactured weapons. They studied war because this had been a commodity placed in their infrastructure, had become a part of their infrastructure. We woven in there that without war, the economic development cannot be sustained. It does not delight in peace because wars have become a part of their infrastructure. Shedding of blood of other peoples and other nations, and some people and certain people with a certain genetic code or background, or ethnic background. Well, let's say this. Barack Obama came in, was different. He's the first black president the United States have ever had. He's the first black president that this democratized system out of the over 2,000 years of his existence ever had. So, but what I look at, we looked for change, but there is no change. He speaks the same with the same tongue as all the presidents, white presidents before him, the same tongue. Well, when I look back at him saying that we're going to try these peoples in one time, when they get them tried, and we can kill their terrorists, I say this. Isn't this the same song that President Bush was singing? Is this the same song that the CIA and John McCain sang? The white people? My God, the song is the same old song that we have. We don't have anybody for peace to find out what really went on that caused them peoples to come on here and knock down the Trade Center building. We have never investigated why was the war started with Iraq without cause. Well, what it is, he's singing the same old song. I say it again. If he had a guitar or a set of drums, this become a hit because it be sung over and over again regardless of what kind of president get there. What this does, now this January, as it came, found out the peoples of Blackwater who went over there and killed off some Iraqis. The government have pardoned them, said the government dropped the ball. There was not enough evidence to prosecute them. So Blackwater cannot be persecuted. One did kill him. Isn't this strange? This is what troubled me.